for the Thunder, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher. Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Dort against Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly, and Holmgren pulls it down. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Anunoby. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hart.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Pass to Bridges. Brunson outside. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Outside, Dort. In the corner, Wallace with it. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
So, Clark, thinking back to the playoffs last year, coming to this building in New York, those crowds were loud. Wow.
They were, boy, Kevin, they were loud. They were engaged. The Mecca felt like it did back in the 90s. I mean, it's always fun when this place in Manhattan is rocking. There's no place quite like it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Here's SGA after the made shot from Carl Anthony Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. And the basket by SGA.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Bridges. Still yet to score. Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one comes up a bit short. The Thunder leading by 3. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. SGA from outside bangs home the trifecta. SGA's got 7.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And here we can check out the story for Jalen Brunson.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Bridges finds Brunson. Here's Hart. Left side, Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Holmgren the pass to SGA. Holmgren looking around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 4. Hart kicks to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Towns high post. Working on Holmgren. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges against Wallace. It's Dort on the wing. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Anunoby outside. Towns down low, covered by Wiggins. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
And that one misses. We're again, this is a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace.
17 foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Kenrich Williams.
Towns finds Bridges. Back to Towns for the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Thunder.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 4. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, SGA. after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Mitchell. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. New York, no good that time either.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mitchell against Brunson. Towns for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 9 points.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Holmgren. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Bridges. Scoreless thus far. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Clarkson outside. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Clarkson. Pulls up. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell outside. To the wing on the left. Holmgren wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's McBride, covered by Mitchell. There's 1:38 left here in the first quarter. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Count it.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
23-18.
Mitchell looking it over. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Pass to McBride. Anunoby outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded closer. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Mitchell outside. Over McBride. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot. And Towns gets it to go. Thunder shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Misses the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's McBride. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Mitchell against Towns. On the wing, Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell, and he connects with the jumper. Mitchell's got 5. New York trailing. Robinson a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Here's Towns. Out to Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. Again, Mitchell missing. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's McBride. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. McBride's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Holmgren against Robinson. Some solid defense from Robinson.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
McBride passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Shamet. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Mitchell. Holmgren outside. To the paint. He's looking for Caruso and finds him. Yep, it counts. And the Thunder lead by 2.
As his career progresses, Holmgren will expand his passing skill.
Here's McBride, covered by Mitchell, and Towns gets it to go.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Williams sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Now here's Brunson. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby outside. No good with the triple. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Brunson. The Thunder making the shot. A floater. Brunson muscles through the contact.
Tough as they come. Sometimes it looks like Brunson prefers finishing through contact.
Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. SGA good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Bounce pass from Anunoby. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Outside Williams. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
SGA on the wing. Brunson covering.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Bridges outside. Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Now here's SGA. This game an incredible scoring display for him. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Bridges outside. Towns for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to SGA. Holmgren in the corner. Off target from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Robinson finds Brunson. Back to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges passes to Towns. Here's Robinson. Here's Anunoby. It's good. This game is all even. Anunoby's got 9.
Yeah,
That's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Caruso. A three-pointer, no good.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And now Hallie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back over to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Robinson finds Towns. No good on the three.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's SGA. He's got 17. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Towns. Shoots over Holmgren, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Knicks lead 45-43.
Oklahoma City trailing. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. The Thunder also changing it up. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And here now the Thunder. Wiggins kicks to SGA. Wiggins a screen on Brunson. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out to Brunson. Towns, the pass to Brunson. With a screen on Wallace. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 9. Rebound by Williams. A tight game here in New York. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. New York shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle. Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Carlson's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Now, here's Dort. Still scoreless. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Brunson with it. SGA defending. Hart, wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Anunoby against Dort. Back to SGA. And there it is for him. SGA's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Wiggins against Hart. Out to Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oklahoma City moving it around. The three connects from three-point range. SGA's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Brunson outside. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
And they've repeatedly crooked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game. What's the key for the second half?
Well, you got to take care of the rock, keep your poise, make good decisions, take advantage of all their mistakes.
Can you believe this, Ernie? I agree with Shaq. Turnovers in a close one, that's always big. I think whoever wins the turnover battle is taking the W.
Man, I'm telling you, it is so nice to see you guys agree on something. Looks like somebody decided to turn over a new leaf. You see what I turn over.
Yeah,
we get
it. We get it.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl-Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
His selections is phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Hart after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby finds Brunson. Outside, Towns. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. To the inside. Outside, Dort. Pass to Wiggins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Hart, covered by Wiggins. Towns for three. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game. Outside, SGA. Now Wallace. Now Wiggins. Outside, SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bridges passes to Towns. Bridges sets the screen for Towns. Another miss by Towns. Thunder have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket of the third quarter for Oklahoma City. Bridges outside. Hart outside. New York, no good that time either.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
SGA passes to Holmgren for the lead. The Knicks pull it in.
Just one bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Hart outside. Anunoby outside. Here's Towns. Here's Hart. Sinks the three-pointer. Hart's got 6.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Outside, Dort.
52.
Back to SGA. Out to Wallace. Bridges with the steal. At the top of the key, Towns. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
In the corner, Wallace with it. Dort with the bounce pass. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. SGA's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby outside. Towns for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Holmgren. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Anunoby finds Bridges. Towns a screen on Wallace. For 3, Bridges hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 5 now.
You don't want to let Bridges find what he's looking for on the perimeter. He's got an improving stroke from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Now here's Brunson. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Dort. Towns a screen on Dort. Open shot by Hart. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hart's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Knicks. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Wiggins, a screen on Bridges. Wallace misses. The Knicks leading by 5. In the corner, it's Bridges. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Pass to Hart. To Brunson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Doesn't matter which hand he uses. Brunson is an excellent finisher around the rim.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Break in the action. Let's look at the stats for Towns. He's getting around 20 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's got 8. Wiggins passes to Dort. Wallace against Bridges. Wallace outside. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Clark kicks to Brunson. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Wallace outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 34. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Stolen by Brunson. To Towns. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air just the right time. Terrific denial.
And the Thunder with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Wiggins. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace. Now here's Brunson. Brunson barreling in. Over SGA. And that one's good. Brunson. And now an 11-point New York lead.
Great body control by Brunson.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Towns, a screen on SGA. Here's Brunson, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 17.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
New York leading by 11. Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And there's another one for the Knicks.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here's SGA. He's got 36. Plenty of space. Yes, that goes in. SGA's got 38 points.
Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
Robinson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense there from SGA. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Down low. Here's Towns. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Towns with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Brunson with a clean look. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The first free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. The Knicks leading by 9. Clarkson outside. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Once that shot goes up, Robinson is doing his work well before that. He wants to get that miss if it happens.
Mitchell passes to Williams. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Joe. A wide open look here for Caruso. Sinks the triple. Caruso's got 5.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
McBride bounce pass. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thunder trailing by 8. Mitchell outside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Nobody near Williams. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Versailles got his first bucket in this one. Mitchell outside. Here's Caruso. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Clarkson for 3. They get it again. Pass to Shamet. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New York with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And Towns gets it to go.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Caruso. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Caruso's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Towns, and again it's New York.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
74.
Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Joe. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Towns. Robinson a screen on Williams. Back to McBride. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Mitchell finds Joe.
77.
Holmgren up top. Guarded by Robinson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. McBride with the ball. Pass to Towns. The 3. Rebound by Williams.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
No one covering.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Shaman. Shot on the wing, and again it's New York.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Mitchell, defended by McBride.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Towns. Over Williams. And again, it's New York.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Caruso. Bangs home the trifecta. Caruso's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Then for the Thunder, Williams comes in for Kenrich Williams. And SGA's subbed in for Alex Caruso. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
0-0. Jordan Clarkson.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Outside, SGA. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 35 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Under trailing by 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns up top. Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Joe passes to SGA. Williams, a screen on Towns. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Clarkson outside. Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this.
SGA from outside. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thunder with the rebound. It's Joe on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Holmgren.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
The first one falls.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Clarkson. The Thunder also changing it up. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. That one misses. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Wallace. No good from outside.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Brunson finds Hart. And here's Towns. Defended by Holmgren. Towns is doubled. sets the pick for Hart. Off target from outside. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Wallace.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of it.
Hart outside. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Hart. Brunson's got 24.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Pass to Wiggins on the wing. Wallace. Door to screen on Bridges. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Now here's Brunson. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense there from SGA. Outside, Dort. Pass to Wiggins. And here's SGA. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Wallace dishes to Holmgren. And it's good, 2 points. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 17 rebounds. Towns a screen on SGA. Outside Bridges. Shoots the 3. Dort with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
He drills the 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now Anunoby. Towns outside. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Shea gets it to go despite the contact.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside, Towns. And down goes the 3.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Basket is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And Holmgren has the ball here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins.
Aaron Wiggins at the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. is unable to get the second one.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Brunson outside. Outside Bridges. Fires the three. Knocks down the three.
You know, Bridges rarely forces things. That's one thing you appreciate about his game. He stays within himself and plays within the flow of the game.
Now, here's SGA. Strong move off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
With a screen on Holmgren. Outside, Brunson. Holmgren rips down the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shoots it up. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up